Whew. It's one of them days. I don't feel like doing nothing. Got no motivation. Drained from social media with all the events that's happening in America. Drained with my next job. Just drained. I have no motivation to go out and get it done. I have no motivation to go and work out today. Zero. Alright, so we're human. We're gonna have days where we're unmotivated, where we feel like we don't feel like getting things done, and sometimes we can just sit in bed all day and just let hours go by, and then we really never get anything done. It's tough to stay motivated during this time because I'm not able to really compete. If I train, it's just me training by myself and I'm not really going against anyone. That's tough because the game is filled with so much competition, not being able to compete. I have to find ways to trick myself to compete with myself so I can stay motivated to keep going. But some days it's tough, and today is one of those days. Now, how to stay motivated during these times? I got a few tips. First, avoid distractions. Keep your phone away from your bed. Put it somewhere else if you got alarms where you have to get up to actually cut the phone off because it's gonna make you get out of the bed. The toughest part about getting up sometimes is just getting out of the bed. Once you get out of the bed, everything flows after that pretty much. But that's the first thing. Don't wake up and go straight to your phone, go straight to social media and start falling into the scroll process. You look at one post, next thing you know, you've been scrolling for 10, 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes then pass by and you haven't done nothing with the first 30 minutes of your day, which is the most important minutes of your day. Next, try to have a routine and stick with it. Once you have that routine, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize, what am I doing? You can kind of gauge how you're falling off. If you don't have a routine, just kind of pretty much all over the place and it doesn't give you any structure. Whenever you have practice with your team, it gives you structure. You know that you have practice at 10 a.m. You're gonna get up at 8 or 9 a.m. to make sure that you're on time because you have to be responsible for your own workouts. Planning, plan. You should do this with every aspect of life. Whenever you have a plan, you get to see it in motion, you get to see it, what you have to do, and you get to go and see if you wanna accomplish it. And then you can look yourself in the mirror once again. It's all about looking at yourself in the mirror and realize, did I reach my goal? Did I finish my plan? Did I do what I planned on doing? Or did I bullshit it? Did I take shortcuts? Whenever you have a plan, you get to see what you're supposed to do and you get to check it off. If you don't check off everything, then your plan you didn't stick to the plan. And the plan is to get to a certain goal. So make sure that your plan works well with your goal so that you can check things off the list and you can feel accomplished at the end of the day. The next thing I would do to stay motivated would be to find motivation from others, whether that's art, whether that's music, whether that's other athletes. Just find motivation, man. Just see how they're working, see how they're going about their days, use their motivation, try to implement it in your routine. Just everything, just seeing the greats. It's like I always say, pay attention to the greats if that's what you want to be. So get motivation from them. I don't care if you got to watch a YouTube video, whatever you got to do, man. It could be music, like I said. You can hear artists that can touch you in a way that wakes you up. For me, I normally put on some Ace Hood or some Kevin Gates and I'm good to go. So that's one of my hacks. Last but not least, you remember why you're working. Remember why you started, why you even going through all of this pain, why you even going through all of this working and all of this grinding, because you have an end goal. And to meet that goal, you got to make sure that you stay on point. So that should be enough, because that should be the most important thing. That should motivate you enough to get up and go get it every day, because you had a goal in mind. Don't forget that goal, because we can easily get sidetracked from that goal by focusing on small, minute things like success and trophies and money. Now, remember why you started doing this, and remember what you was grinding for. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna get my workout in, and I'm gonna stop being a loser today, and I'm gonna go make them pay. Let's get it. Look in the mirror, like what you gonna be. Don't know about you, but I'ma be me. You only live one time, I'ma live free. So I ain't got time to be playing in the streets. So what it's gonna be? Do you want war or peace? What you gonna do when your family rely on you to eat? You been grinding hard for a minute. Finish line close, boy, you almost finished. No half step and go all the way in it. Don't do it for the gram, we don't do no pretending. We don't do the same shit. Truth life, no time to be famous. Put on for the city you claiming. Just be authentic, you don't never know who's watching. And you gotta stand for something, or you gon' be nothing. You can have all the money, still gon' be nothing. And you gotta stand for something, or you gon' be nothing. You can have all the money, still gon' be. Yeah, man, so get up, get going, just get started. Once you get started, you're gonna be working and you're gonna feel all the motivation come back. You're gonna start remembering why you started doing it, and it's gonna help you, man. It's gonna feel amazing, because the best feeling is whenever you finally get through it and you finish. That's the best feeling ever. Like this video, please subscribe, share it with your friends. Let me know what you think. Leave in the comments how you get motivated. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, check out the podcast or go to my website, tyrenjohnson.com/training to get some basketball training in. Besides that, man, appreciate you guys. Live a truth life and make them pay. And you gotta stand for something, or you gon' be nothing. You can have all the money,